Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mias and welcome to my Buster Blader Dragma testing video. So yeah, nothing to say before we jump right into it outside of like, subscribe, blah blah blah, and yeah. So I'm going, I believe, first against this fluffal deck, which is pretty pathetic because my hand sucks, as you can see. So I have to set a bluff prologue. Well, technically I can use it and summon Buster Dragon, but kind of doesn't really achieve anything. It's kind of a waste of a Buster Dragon since it's just gonna die during my next end phase if I use it during their turn, and all it really does is kind of act as a zombie world for dragons, so Dragon World. And I have Ice Dragon's Prison and Compulse, which I don't know, kind of sucks. So yeah, he's going to use Patchwork. I have Ash for this, but it really doesn't do much because honestly, he has a lot. He has Toy Vendor and Edgem Chain. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can search a Frightful card. So pretty sure Patchwork is a Fright for... Oh, that's horrible. So he has a guaranteed Fright for Patchwork for next turn. So if I play way too slowly, I lose. I have no freaking clue why he goes ahead and discards the Veiler. And on top of that, he actually misses with the Toy Avenger, which is whack. And now he goes Polymerization. Okay. Tries to go for... Oh, yeah, okay. Whale is actually really good because you can pop your own Toy Vendor and something else and it doesn't target, which is really annoying because Toy Vendor, it's actually a card that you always want to send to the graveyard. It's really good. Foolish Goods is nasty in Fluffles. And after that, you can search Fluffal Dog, which is basically a Stratos. So I actually have to chain all of my good cards right now. So I summon Buster Dragon. I don't even know why I do that. But yeah, Compulse wouldn't really do anything because I already have Ice Dragon's Prison to banish that. And yeah, I summon Buster Dragon. For some freaking reason, he destroys the Buster Dragon instead of the Compulse on Resolution with Whale. I don't know why. And now, yeah, this Fluffal Dog is free to explode. Doesn't really do anything, but yeah. So, Fusion, and then, yeah, he goes into battle phase. I have this to sponge. This would be indestructible by battle, but I just compulse it. Huge mistake to, you know, destroy my Buster Dragon. He should have just let... Yeah, he really should have just let the Buster Dragon stay on the field because it gave me a way to summon the Buster Blader Fusion. I didn't have a dragon prior, so I wouldn't even have the full lock anyways. And yeah, the Compulse actually ended up mattering way more. So now, oh my god, yeah, really skillful top deck. Patchworks, I'm absolutely forced to Ash it. And next turn, the Fluffal Bear is actually pretty nasty, so I can't attack directly, which is annoying. Fluffal Bear is going to get Toy Vendor. I don't know if this is going to be a whiff or... Oh, not even going to attempt. Oh yeah, this recycles. And then, yeah, he risks it. Oh, I don't like this play because I can't do anything anyways. You might as well just keep the Fluffal Dog and pass instead of risking the Toy Vendor like crazy. I don't know. This was unnecessary. And yeah, whatever. It's... Link Rebo, it's not even like you were sparing your life points because I can't attack directly, literally, so just not summoning a monster and summoning a monster in defense. Well, summoning a monster in defense is bad because I inflict piercing damage. But yeah, and now, oh my god, this is nasty for me. If I... Well, the thing is, Ash is really good because it doesn't send Toy Vendor as a cost. So it banishes Fluffal Wings and then I can Ash it as a cost so it doesn't stay in the graveyard for next turn. And yeah, if I didn't have that Ash, I would 100 billion% would have lost. It's like draw 2 and freaking search a Fluffal monster from your deck to the hand. Ridiculous. Fluffal Wings is tier 0. It's honestly one of the best cards ever printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! But fortunately, it's only good in a deck that's not too scary. And then yeah, obviously this is... Oh, not even game. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I could have done something. I could have... Wait, hold on. Could I have made Link Rebo and then summon another Buster Blader Fusion with memories? I think I might have been able to do that. Yeah, yeah, okay, sure. This game wasn't supposed to be this long, but whatever. And now, yeah, Buster Blader Fusion, that doesn't really do anything. Regardless of what he draws, it's pretty much game over. Toy Vendor, whatever. Game, so yeah, pretty cool. Let's get into replay number. Alright, so this was, I'm pretty sure, a sided game 2. My opponent sides, but I don't side. And yeah, he just goes Torrential Pass with this hand. So many weird cards that I just feel aren't really good in Fluffles though. Like Frightful Fusion, sure, maybe as a one-of. Dolphin, is this card really good? Maybe, but it's kind of situational. I mean, it has a decent effect, but it's not broken. And then Edgem Sabers is also a one-of, I want to say, probably. And yeah, and then the Red Reboot that doesn't really do anything when you brick. Red Reboot is the kind of card that, as a Yu-Gi-Oh card, sucks, but in a broken deck, it's broken. So, yeah. And now, obviously, I can't allow this Dolphin to destroy me, because, yeah, I would literally just lose the game. And then, yeah, I can special summon Ecclesia during my opponent's end phase, search for another Dragma punishment. So one punishment actually allows you to deal even more damage while popping your opponent's monsters, which is crazy. Now, yeah, Ice Dragon's Prison, Revive back Dolphin, deal even more damage. I think he's finally going to unbrick now, though. Yeah, Toy Vendor. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is a... Oh, okay, no, Bear. Could have been better, but yeah, oh my... Torrential Tribute. Interesting. Ice Dragon's Prison is kind of going to... Oh, no, not do anything, but force him to use Red Reboot. And I already used Called by the Grave on Chainlink 2. So this is something really important that I want to say. It was even more relevant when Red Reboot was a 3, but now it's, you know, more relevant than ever. So when you have chainable spell cards and chainable trap cards, and your opponent using something dangerous, make sure you always use your chainable spells first, because if you use your chainable traps and you get hit by a Red Reboot, you can't use anything after. It's over. The chain is 100% over. It ends with their Red Reboot. Whereas if, you know, you actually use your spells first, then your opponent can't use Red Reboot first. Red Reboot yet. You know, he's gonna have to wait until you use your first trap card, and then he can go Red Reboot. So the fact that I used Call by the Grave first, and then went for Ice Dragon's Prison, allowed me to still banish the freaking the Edge Imp monster in his graveyard, so he wouldn't be able to fuse for something, because now all he has is 2 fluffal monsters. And I'm going to be 1,000,000,000% honest with you, I didn't even do it because I was playing around Red Reboot, like instinctly. It was really just a reflex. It was something that I used to do so much back in the days that right now I always do it. It's always, oh, I have Called by the Grave and Ice Dragon's Prison, which fulfill a similar role of interrupting my opponent's graveyard. I'm going to use Called by the Grave first, and then just in case I'm going to use Ice Dragon's Prison after, not the other way around. And this pretty much just changed this was the game-winning play, because his Red Reboot literally just did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, Trap Trick into Prologue, and this is actually so stupid. As soon as I used the Trap Trick, I was like, oh, I'm such a moron. Well, as soon as I resolved it. On activation, I still could have chained the Ice Dragon's Prison. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't have used Trap Trick into Prologue in the first place. I should have just used Ice Dragon's Prison, because now I get Torrential. I can't use Ice Dragon's Prison, because Trap Trick, and I can't do anything, but don't worry, he still can't really play the game, even with the best top deck. Just Fluffals isn't really a good top deck deck. And yeah, obviously I'm going to win this game. This is a shitty top deck. I'm pretty sure I already used up all of my... oh, not even. Oh, wow, I can actually use it, but still, yeah. I don't know, man. It happened to me so often that I was drawing, like, Prologue and Whelp with memories, so I was like, oh my god, I have 2 Prologues, but only 1 summon. I can only do the full flow of summons once, so it wasn't that optimal. But yeah, anyways, replay number 3. Alright, I'm going first against Salamangreat, so yeah, Link Rebo, set 3 pass. I have a duplicate Dragma punishment, so there's no point. On the summon, I can do this, which is like the double utility, which is broken, because not only do their monsters are no longer, you know, he can't really do anything with this Buffalo. He can't make a Salamangreat V-Links because it's a level 4 lower Cyberus, but all of their monsters are now dragons, which means that, yeah, good luck playing the game. You can't do anything. His play was Rage Pass, which doesn't really get him there. I can just drag my punishment, pop up, and then next turn it's basically game. You know, Ice Dragon's Prison, potentially revive it. Wait, could he have... Yeah, he really had no play. Yeah, there was no way for him to win, and he couldn't even like attempt to survive a little bit. Well, this technically could have dealt like piercing damage, but I didn't really want to mess with the rage. It could have been bad, but whatever, it's not the end of the world. There was really no way for him to win this game, honestly. Yeah, let's get into the next one. Alright, I'm going first again, so Buster Whelp, search for Prologue, and then Upstart, not the other way around, because I want to play through Joel. Around Joel. Well, yeah, I guess you can say, yeah, whatever, it doesn't really change too much. This super agent skillfully gets it. You know, if he had this card, the Trap Trick, in the middle, I kind of would have been screwed, because I can't really chain Trap Trick. It's very dangerous, because it forces me to use all of my other traps in one shot. Otherwise, I can't really use any cards at the end. But yeah, so Upstart into Rematch wouldn't have done anything. And then Phoenix Blade, Gookie Head Badge, just a bunch of useless garbage. Yeah, you can't really... Yeah, you can't... there's just no way you win against the Buster Lock here. So, well, the new Buster Lock. Buster Dragon and Buster Blader Fusion, which obviously isn't new. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Okay, this is actually pretty funny. So my opponent has Vanity's Fiend, Aether, Erebus, and Majesty's Fiend. I have Ash... yeah, the Ash is just a one card FTK, because my thought process here, and the reason why I Ash it Tenacity, is because if I don't Ash it, things can only go better for him. He can start unbreaking hands that shouldn't be unbreaking. He can use the effect of his Monarchs through, like, with Return and March of the Monarchs to play around my Ash, or he can, like, search Pantheism, like, attempt to draw 2, I Ash that, but then he still searches another card. So you gotta just pray that they break and Ash the card that would unbreak them instead of holding it as if it was a combo deck, because Monarch obviously isn't a combo deck. It's a deck that has combos, but it's not a combo deck, right? Yeah, I'm going to Ash this and he's just going to pass. I have not the best hand. Yeah, you see, this is so annoying. So frustrating, man. I have 2 Prologue, which looks like it's broken. It looks like it is, but it sucks because I have the freaking Buster Blader monster, and Prologue only sends from deck to the graveyard, so I have 1 useless card. The only thing I can do is deal damage. Obviously, he scoops it up. There's no way he wins, but yeah, once again, let's get into the next one. Are you noticing a trend here? Erebus, Domain, Tenacity, March of the Monarchs, and the Trap. This is a prime example, I get it, why using Ash on Tenacity is the winning move, because if he searches for the Pantheism, there's no way for me to win. He just goes discards the Trap, and then banish it, and then domain me with Erebus through Ash. So obviously it's an incorrect move. It's so stupid. You really have to Ash the Tenacity and hope they have nothing else, because now he can't play the game whatsoever. The best move he could have done is just set... No, actually do nothing. Yeah, he had a grand total of 0 moves, except if he wanted to set this as a bluff, and then if I destroy it, then he can revive it to, I guess, kind of sponge some damage. But yeah, there's really just nothing. And now, what is his top deck? Oh my god, that's so bad. The next card was Pantheism. Brick Arcs. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh, my guy, yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens. It's... Monarch is the kind of deck where your main opponent is yourself. The RNGesus, as we say. So yeah, just Ash Tenacity, just pray to God that they don't have jack shit as a follow-up. And yeah, anyways, next replay. Alright, I'm going first against Majestis Invoked. Pretty cringe. Alright, so basically, the thing is, would you Ash a Meltdown or an Alistair? It's so tricky, because Meltdown is once per turn, and if they use Meltdown to attempt to search Alistair, it means that they have at least 1 Alistair in the deck, so a maximum of 2 Alistairs in the hand, whereas if you hold the Ash for the Alistair, they might have, you know, they might still have Invocation in the hand and punish you regardless. So both moves are kind of just as equally bad, but at the same time you could argue that ashing a Meltdown makes a bit of sense, because it makes them lose their body, but at the same time ashing Alistair makes sense because they have to waste their normal summon to realize that they got ashed, to, you know, pretty much lose out their main play. And, you know, if they ashed, like, if you ashed a Meltdown where they had, like, another normal summon that was a +1, like, I don't know, Blue Bow or something, then you get heavily punished. But, yeah, you can't really do too much. I pretty much have game here, and kind of have control of the game, honestly, as soon as I see that I'm juggling with Dragma cards, you know, Titanic Lad, Buster Dragon with probably Buster Blader Fusion coming up soon, it's pretty much game. So, yeah, let's get into the next one. Alright, this is the final replay. Ecclesia Search for Fleur de Lis set to pass. And then, this is funny, this is like a Melody of Awakening Dragon, so it's discard 1 Winged Beast, add up to 2 some more cards, which is bait. So if I ash this, you pretty much have 4 cards in your hand. Pretty much the end of the world, and this is like a foolish but doesn't really do jack. And obviously it's so obvious that he's going to try to crash to recycle back this, but yeah, not really gonna work. I can just Dragma Punishment it, and it's just, look at this value, man. The Dragma engine in a deck makes it so much more resilient, and I don't know, it just allows it to have an extra win condition on top of your usual engine. And Disciple of Nadir or Nadir Servant also helps your own cards, like your own deck as well. So yeah, now he's trying to get an extra tribute summon, but it doesn't do anything. I can just pop his monster. He has to set bluffs. You see, not gonna work. I know it's... I'm not going to fall for the bait, so yeah, just set one, attack, not gonna do anything else. Terraforming for garbage. Why would you play Terraforming in this deck? Why? I don't get it. Okay, so he's a... Is he a going second deck? That makes no sense. He's a going second deck. Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Duster, Extravagance. I really want to build this deck. It looks really interesting. Yeah, I don't know about double Apex Avion and Mist Valley Thunderbird though. Pretty sure he's playing 2 Apex. Yeah, okay, yeah, I would change a few things here. And I wouldn't play Terraforming because you don't play Terraforming to search bad field spells. This card sucks. Elbor's... That looks like the name that you would give to a Monarch. Elbor's the Sacred Land of Simorg. Yeah, no, I'm not really down. This is probably like a one-of that is searchable by other cards anyways. Like something that searches for some more cards in your deck. There has to be some, but yeah, anyways, I just attack him and that's game. So not a single Buster Blader card was played in this game, which is pretty hilarious. But it is also a pretty educative, I guess, lesson or... Yeah, it's basically sometimes you just win because of Dragma cards and not even because of your own deck, which is pretty funny / pathetic. But yeah, anyways, that's all I had to showcase for this Dragma Buster Blader testing video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.